Hello, brothers and sisters of land. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down to the nitty-gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, that means it's something very important, and everything I say is important. When I say brothers and sisters of light and dark, people in the light are blind. That's most people in the world. Most people are idiots, which is by fact. Okay, and then there's those who are the dark, of course, who have the knowledge. It doesn't represent natural evil, okay? People keep assuming there's evil, okay? But it's not that at all, okay? But of course, okay, if you have any comments, suggestions, or insults, you put it down below. Questions, comments, suggestions, or even insults, you put it down below. I'm going to try, some of my videos don't really have, I didn't block them, because I usually try to get them verified. Because I told you, a lot of people are idiots, a lot of people are trolls, a lot of people are liberals, and I don't have time to battle these individuals, okay? And of course, as you know, Angry Joe, okay, I'm a fan of his, definitely a fan of his. And Boogie Night, okay, I call him Boogie Night, the fat guy, the angry fat guy, okay, I love them too. People, you gotta watch that. You approve, you monitor, you screen your comments, and you'll be more happier, okay? Don't worry about all of the ranting of the trolls and all of the people who have no lives, okay? Okay, now I wasted 1 minute of your time, okay? My page is about comedy, craziness, okay, and pandemonium, okay? The emerald pill is basically, which I said before in the past, is a pill that most people don't really have. It's beyond the black pill. It's beyond the purple pill, okay? And of course, you can make up any kind of pill you want, okay? And you have to understand, you have to be a blue pill before you become a red pill, okay? All right? You have to go through suffering and turmoil and stuff like that. I learned very quickly. Okay, when I was a child, okay, this video is going to be called the correlation between child support, okay? Child support and crazies and pimps, okay? Because nobody files child supports against those individuals, okay? You know, it's very rare that you'll see that, okay? Most women are too afraid to be fucking going to court when they know their life is in jeopardy, okay? You know, they think they're going to be protected. They're not going to be protected, okay? All right, just like crazies, you know, just like me, you know, I tell women all the time, you'll die if you go to court, you know. I say, go ahead, send me to jail. Send me to jail after I bust you inside your head. I bust you inside your head, okay? I told you I beat my wife like 13, 15 times already, okay? I telling you to try to call the police, okay? What? And of course, she thinks I'm joking around, okay? But you have to understand something. I don't need it. I don't need the noise. Hey, you're in here. I don't need the noise. I don't need the confusion when I am the head and I am making more money than you, especially. Okay, you know, you have to take the emerald pill. I'd rather go through the bowels of hells, and then come out and then goes to the bowels of hells and completely shut myself off, because I was in jail. I spent time in jail. As you should already know this. Look at my past videos, okay? So this video is going to be about why. Why don't these hoes, okay, I call them hoes, most of them are hoes, undisciplined women, 70% of the world's women are undisciplined hoes, gold diggers, and trolls, okay? If the women, did you know that if the women were actually disciplined and trained, the world would be actually a better place? It would be. Because in ancient times, there was something called goddesses, you know what I'm saying, before gods, okay, you know? And like the Oracle was a goddess, okay? You know, but after that, there was a great war. Okay, even the African proverbs, the old ancient people of in Africa, who are the shamans, they could say there was always a war. There was always a war between the sexes. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But of course, why the psychology is. Let me see. I wrote things down. Fear over love. I told you I made a video on this. It's very important for y'all men. Most of you men must understand that if a woman doesn't fear you, she's going to try you. You understand? She's going to try you. And you got to test that trying shit out, okay? You got to test it out. Even if it's not true, you got to test it with a test to see how far she can go. If she's willing to stab you, if she's willing to go to court and call the police on you, if she's willing to do things like go call her brothers and shit like that, because me, I always tell her brothers in Ethiopia. Nobody can help her ass. You know, if she tries to do any of these things to you, okay, then you know for a fact that she don't really care that much. And you also have to take the emerald pill and test her out and see if she would cheat, okay? You got to do all those type of things if you're intelligent enough to do that, okay? And as I said before in the past, the faster someone talks, the more intelligent they are. Sometimes my words sound incoherent sometimes. But the thing is that I usually clarify myself up very clearly when I'm calmed down, because I get upset. I get really emotional and shit, okay? Yeah, motherfucker, yeah, I get emotional. And sometimes I'll say things and ramble on and I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, okay? Everybody's different. Everybody's incoherent sometimes. Sometimes they don't make sense. Let me go on, but I digress here. Here. Okay, as you should already know, the 70 to 40% ratio is basically this fact, okay, which I did the research on this completely. 70% of women are basically undisciplined, so they'll choose appearance and attraction over, and money, okay, or security, okay, they'll try to cover it up. They'll choose prostitution over being with a man because of personality and stability, okay, as you should know this. And these 40%, or you get 30 to 40% alpha males who are getting the most ass, okay, they're getting the most ass. We're not talking about the 60% of virgins now here. I told you about this before in the past. These 40% of alpha males are swoon, okay? They're sips. They're simps. They're the hustlers, the pimps, and the gigolos and all that shit. You know, I have to say they're simps, okay? Because, hey, you know, they love pussy, okay? They love to get into it. And they get these 70% of women knocked up, okay? Which is majority of fault of the mothers of the mothers of the mothers, okay? As you should know, the feminist movement, okay? So the Chaos Project, or the Project Chaos, if you want to turn it around, you do the research on that, okay? All right? That's the plan. The white man's plan is to basically have a capitalization on all of this shit. So they freed everybody, so they can say, hell, okay, fuck this. We don't have to worry about none of this shit. Let it be the people's fault. Let a few majority control the masses, okay? So now we got child support now. So when you go to, you know, in my past, I almost committed suicide because of one chick, okay? And then I realized, wait a minute. If I read more books, motherfucking books on the women's psychology and psychosis, then I wouldn't have to worry about no women at all. Most women love to fear a man. Do you understand that? Did you just hear what I said? Most women, most wise women love to fear a man. A good man, she should fear him. Because if she don't fear that motherfucker and she got some background and she's socializing with idiots, she socializing other feminist movement women, or you're going to have a problem in your head. That means that's the test is going to come up. That test is going to come up. It's going to pop up. Okay? All right, let me see. So bastard children are created by most of the women, okay? They choose the wrong decisions. They choose it out of desire and lust, okay? Not logic, but money and security, okay? Security is money, okay? And I told you in the port, the number one thing you must do, okay, is have a plan B, C, and D. And did you know that you can't be choosing? If you can fucking read, you can actually look at the child support paper and actually look on the very bottom of it. I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't know that. I never had to file child support before. Okay, but in the very bottom of the paper it says you can choose an attorney or something without filing until you get a DNA result. There's a piece. It's right on the bottom somewhere. And if you sign your name under there, you basically, if you sign it, you basically gave away your life. I did not know that. Okay, I said, damn, is that easy? So people just sign it because out of fear? So at the time, at the table, the man is actually under duress, probably, and he does not read clearly what he's signing, okay? So don't sign up motherfucking paper. Don't give away your fucking rights. Get an attorney and make sure you understand what you're reading. Now, but I digress. I'm not going to go on too far, okay? Let me see. If you have a plan B and C, okay, you know, the statistics on the women, creating bastard children, creating a chaotic society, okay, naturally speaking. Okay, women have to close their legs. If you have a plan B and C, I took about all the things I needed to tell you. That's the reason why, you know, snowmen, these are the crazy people. Snowmen, crazies, hillbillies, they live in far part of the woods, in the mountains somewhere, okay? You got niggas with guns and shit like that. They ain't gonna be going to court with no child support. They too scared. Those niggas can come back over and get some pussy if they want, because they too fucking scared, right? Right? Me, I'm crazy. I make them smile at the same time, too, because I don't play that shit, okay? I had never been taken to court by a female. The only time I was taken to court by a female was when I had a 13-year-old girl in my house by accident. And the girl was taller than me, mature than me, lied to me, tricked me. I called the police, and they ended up wanting to charge my ass. No evidence, no sexual, no contact, no nothing, because she was bleeding. She was bleeding a lot, too. I wanted to get that. And she was talking about magic spells and shit. I told you, I got tricked by a hoe. I got tricked by a female who was like, oh, shit, she was pretty smart and shit. I was talking to her for a whole month before I brought her to my house. Call the motherfucking cops. I thought the cops would be like, oh, I was working security guard. I was working a security guard. I worked over 10 years and I lost that shit. They charged me with a fucking felony without no DNA, no nothing, okay? So now I got a chance to sue their asses later on, okay? Think about that shit. Look at my rape. Look, I wasn't raped though. I'm glad I wasn't raped. I had some journeys and shit when I was in jail. I was in jail and people was bowing in front of my cell and shit. And I was like, whoa. I would make certain board games. I was in the mental section though. They put me in the mental section when I was in jail. I was never in prison. I was only in jail for like 15 days. They helped me and they gave me an ROR. The girl ran away. I'm the one who called the motherfucking cops, and I got in trouble. So that's not right. You know something's not right there. They think I coerced the girl. I just had the terrible attorney people say. I said, so what, okay? I didn't know what to do. I was like, I thought this was an easy case. I thought it was an easy case. I thought they understand that men are more victims. I thought they would understand that shit. I thought the system would kick in. No. The state is not for the people. I didn't know that shit. Even my attorney told me, you in Pennsylvania, you in the racist, one of the racist states. He was like a fat old Santa Claus. He told me some shit like that. And I was like, what? Are you kidding me? A public defender told me I'm getting 14 years simply because I called the police. Think about it, y'all guys. And I said, I've never been put to court in a situation like that. I had to call the cops because she was underage and she didn't want to leave. She was crying. Yes, I'm very good with women. Yes, I am very good. Okay, so I called the cops and she didn't want to leave, so the cops came. Okay, but I told you my rape story. Go back to if you want to see that story. But the moral of this video is that you can't get sent to, if you're intelligent and you have some fear tactics about yourself, you have fear psychology, you use dark psychosis, there ain't no female gonna be taking you to court. You get her knocked up, she gonna want the baby. I had this one chick she said she tried to lie on me, so she was pregnant. I said, sure. But remember, no courts, because I'm motherfucking in charge. You got that? Now, if you can say that chick and you wasn't, see, I believe it's karma too. So if you're a bad deadbeat dad and you caught up, that's karma. That means something you did. I'm just saying that, in reality, I think that most guys deserve this, most guys. Maybe not. I haven't really thought about it. But I think that it's uneducated. I just think that is out of a form of ignorance. So if you're a guy who's just all of a sudden is innocent, okay, I think it's mostly they're innocent. I think most guys who get caught up in child support, especially white guys that I talk to, are innocent. I'm just going to put it like this, most guys. Because what happens is that women tend to feed off the weak. They feed off the weak. And then most women I try to talk to, they know I'm too strong, so they don't get involved. I tell them in advance, this is how it's going to happen. I know magic. Okay, I know the law. Okay, and I used to tell them in advance, don't get your brothers on me, and we ain't gonna have this discussion. We ain't gonna have no problems with that. I don't want to talk about murder, death, and kill. If you try it, I'm gonna kill you. I usually talk to them about all sorts of crazy shit. I just tell them like it is, okay? Because I'm not desperate for pussy. That's why I told you I fuck bitch with the dildos and shit. You know, I don't fuck raw. I get my dick sucked. Okay, yeah, that's good. But you don't never go to court. If you just play hard like that, you just say you straight up, I don't deal with courts. I don't do this shit. This is what's going to happen. That would scare the shit out of a weak chick. Okay? A strong chick will be like, oh, I'll take a chance. Okay, I'll take a chance. But you got to make sure that chick is like a raunchy chick or she got an attitude. You got to read her personality. You got to test the waters with that shit. I've tested many women. I went through the fucking grapevine. I went through the whole entire shebang. Okay. What else is there to talk about the correlation between child support, snowman crazies, and pimps, and hustlers, and thugs? I told you. They gravitate towards them fucking thugs, but they're going towards the weak thugs, okay? Because when I see, if they can get a thug to pay child support, then that's a weak simp motherfucker. I'm trying to tell you. Real thugs I've talked to thugs, and they never had child support, and they say they be gotten 5 kids and shit, 6 kids, because they still fucking the same chick. That's part of the 40%. Women know how to choose a weak thug. Women know how to choose a weak pimp. Women know how to choose a weak hillbilly or a cracker that's living in the woods and got their own house. They know that's how their intuition works. Okay, y'all guys? So I'm going to send this message to MGTOW so you understand the psychology of women. Most of the guys are ignorant and they're wannabes. And so if a female ever approach you and you a thug, or a female approach you and you a caveman, okay, you're a hillbilly mountain snowman, and you basically, she feels she can read through you somehow, okay, then you gonna have a problem on your hands. You better make sure you cut that bitch a little bit. Okay, look what Charles Manson did. He had 3 bitches killed for him. Think about the psychology about that, okay? And he didn't do a goddamn thing. He only brainwashed chicks. That's the shit I'd like to get into. I'd like to study that psychology shit. Study psychology and law. Be a crazy emerald pill. I told you about this. I will go through the rut. I may even harm my daughter because my woman might make me snap. Okay, I won't harm so bad that she won't. But I know for a fact that if I harm my daughter will still forgive me. Okay, see, you gotta think like that. If I harm my own daughter, okay, because of my wife, okay, my lady, okay, then you have to understand how put together my mind is, okay. And the voices tell me some shit too. Come on now, that's the emerald pill. See, emerald pill. Study the emerald pill. Peace and love to you, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. It's entertaining. Yes, it is, motherfucker. And you don't have to listen to me. It's just factual. That's just I hear something and it tells me something, and I don't even need to look at research for it. And it's just right. It's correct. Peace.